All praises to Yahweh Shem Shai, Bashem Makakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways pushing this word now, sincerity and truth. The sisters, the believers, the helps, shalom. Brother Iwam from the James Jamaica camp, and basically just they do a lesson upon Deuteronomy the 18th chapter, and something hit me, right? So Deuteronomy 18 verse 16, well, start at verse 15 says, Yahweh said, Yahweh thy power will rise up unto thee a prophet from the midst of thee, of thy brethren, like unto me, unto him ye shall hearken, according to all that thou desirest of the Lord thy power in Horeb in the day of the assembly, saying, Let me not hear again the voice of Yahweh thy power, neither let me see this great fire any more, that I die not. And it got me thinking, that when I really look on it, even though Israel can bear to hear the word of the Lord. That is why the Most High only give him understanding to him prophets, because the scripture is a very scary book, right? For lack of a better term, a one book with a whole heap of dread, a whole heap of put this, it's just a very a book of terrors then, so to speak, right? It's a bittersweet book, but you have some part of the book where people can't digest. It's like you really have to take time and talk to them, or maybe if it's take time, but you have to sometimes you have to really talk to Jake, right? Where some of the initial reactions that them have, if I did the Lord if I talk to them and them have that initial reaction there, the Lord will probably boof them over, yo. Like real talk. Yeah, sometimes up on the road I teach and bring out a scripture and a man be like say you want to tear up a Bible or you want to box a Bible out there or something like that, yo. I remember what this one time we preach and the brother Makala there bring out, I think said the Lord kill. I think that him be bring out. I don't remember exactly, but he bring out what I scripture them I show say the Most High is a very powerful power, right? I have this youth where him run like way down the road and like we think him almost gone. And we there talk for like a good 2 minutes. And out of the blue, this man just run come up out of nowhere, slap Makalat Bible. I said, hold on. But he never really attack him. Him just couldn't understand where my ear. And it hard for him digest. So now we understand why the Most High sending prophets, and that is why the Lord of a game spirit freely can digest the things that we in the book here, right? So without let's go to our first precept, which is Ezekiel. It's Ezekiel chapter 2. Slacky Akim. Oh, me lose the one there. Yeah, it's Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 9. Right? It says, And when I looked, behold, an hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe. And that's the thing with the scriptures, yo. It's because Jake's so emotional about certain things, especially when them get taught in the world. When you come on to everybody to be one, the Christianity doctrine and all them other doctrines in the world are coming together, and oh, this is a peaceful place where you see certain things to them. When them react, you have to say, all right, calm down. Let me explain it. You have to take your time with them, right? But if a spirit no and they up to certain part, yo, even just reading this Bible, you just put it down. Cause you gonna say, I can't understand what the Lord of the game spirit. So what him do is him put him spirit upon a set of men to say, look here, I'm gonna give the understanding of the book here, I have to talk to them people here, right? Now this Ezekiel 2 verse 3 says, He said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel to a rebellious nation that rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. Right? So it's a very stiff-necked people. And it seems like how in the wilderness, them could stand before the Most High when them say, oh, them want the Most High, and them go up and when they realize when they really get themselves and say, no, Moses, you talk to it. And the same thing now. It's like them can't take up the Bible, they can't accept the Bible for it to say, oh. That's why them say, yo, I'm going to ask pastor, I'm going to this, I'm going to that. But when them, because I'm say, I always read the Bible, I'm just can't manage, like something not add up. Right? So really and truly, it's a very scary book. The apostles, them, our series of them, so what, the nastiness of the scriptures, yo, them can't angle apart type there, right? So the Lord really have to put him spirit upon selected upon a few men. We are go go there and explain, and then again, even when it is explained, okay, how I explain it, only the elect will get it, right? And the reason why is because Jake super emotional, yo. Jake want the white man to get saved. Jake want this, Jake want, I have to understand, say, look here, this would have contradict scripture here. This would have made no sense because this, you have to really do it. Now this is Ezekiel 18 verse 25. Yet ye say, the way of the Lord is not equal. Hear now, O house of Israel, is not my way equal and your ways unequal? And really that are the thing. Jake feels say them have the answer to everything. Jake feels say how them feel is the way to go. I have to explain to them, say, look here, no, it is the will of the Heavenly Father. Right? Because them emotion, they make them can't stand before the Most High. They say, oh, you have man say, you're right, if I saw God's name, I don't want to serve him. Or what kind of God that? No, not my God, that is not the God of the Bible. Right? Because what? They get taught the sugar-coated doctrine. Right? They get taught the sugar-coated doctrine. And really and truly, that doesn't help. Reason being, if you play off something, if it don't be as serious as what it is by sugarcoating it, you actually make the persons them, or you don't make people take the situation for what it is and take it as serious as them supposed to take it. So because of that, it causes a problem. And that's what a lot of these false prophets do. Right? Moving on, next scripture. Isaiah 55 verse 8 says, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said Yahweh. And that is the reason why the Most High send we go talk to them, right? If we teach them, if we say, oh, look here, I saw the Most High rule. Because as we say, if them go before the Most High, some of them reaction of the Most High probably have to give them a small slap in the middle or send them back in the spirit world. But they know say, oh, you need to calm down. Right? And also if you really give them a chance, because I don't know you can't really behold the glory of the Most High either. Right? So the Most High put a mediator and say, look here, just them money I gotta explain what I go on to now. Right? Because really and truly, when them take out the Bible, it's like them go before the Most High himself, yo. Them can't understand, it's like them can't accept what is being said, which is only for the elect. Right? For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. And as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and return not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. And that's that I think, yo. You have to make them understand, say, yo, are the Most High rule. Right? When I read these scriptures sometimes, hey, if you Most High have my spirit by you, we bug out. Like real talk, bug out. Jeremiah 3 verse 15, I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. Right? You have to feed them. Amos 3 verse 7, surely Yahweh will do nothing but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants the prophets. Exactly. That is why only we not bug out of the rape doctrine. We not bug out of the facts of the Most High kill and make it alive. We not bug out over the things say yo, not everybody can be saved. That's why we not bug out over the Lord having a special people, right? We not bug out over them things that would seem harsh or we get Jake all emotional, right? No, the Most High, if the Most High Spirit not upon you, yo, trust me, you're gonna lose it, right? You're gonna really lose it. Isaiah Isaiah 30 verse 20, and though the Lord give you bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. And that is why the Most High send me out there, because the people here can't stand before him. And even when them take up the Bible, them still can't stand before him because it's saying too hard for them. Yeah, we have to go break it down, right? Hence these breakdowns, hence these sit downs. If we go there, go explain it. And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. And when ye turn to the right hand, and when ye turn to the left, right? Which is exactly what we do. But Jake no one here say, yo, them forgot to wait, right? And next precept, Romans 10 verse 14. How then shall they call on him whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? Right? And how shall they preach except they be sent? Exactly. And that's why not everybody can bring out these scriptures. So, like you have these pastors and some of these men from these other Israelite groups where basically sugarcoat the thing and and change up the doctrine, right? Make the people then get comfortable instead of actually teaching the fear of the Lord. Because the Bible is a very fearful book. That is why them be afraid to stand up in front of the Most High. That's why them tweak the doctrine to suit the emotions of these people, and hence the people them get drawn away from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right? So you basically turn them to another God, you not turn them to the true God. It's up to them whether or not they want to hear or forbear the things of the scriptures, right? How shall they believe in him whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings and of good news, right? But they have not all obeyed the gospel. For Isaiah said, Yahweh, who had believed our report, right? So, and that's the thing. Is either you going to accept what the scripture say or not accept it. Is either you can stand before the Most High or not. So we are when people take up the Bible, it's like them must stand before the Most High and them can't do that, right? Them can't handle it. So the Most High send we as the mediator through the Spirit of Yahushua, of course, to explain what happened, right? We ease off some attention off of them that when they usually have when they read the Bible by themselves, right? I think the point was made. Hopefully you brothers were edified. Once more, once all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways pushing this word now, sincerity and truth. Shalom.